Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Comic Cave, your one-stop news shop for, I guess, everything geek. So, there's been some epic news with both my all-time favorite characters this week. Might James Gunn finally be bringing Lobo into the DC movie universe? And yes, it's true, Owen Wilson will have a big part to play in Deadpool 3. So what does that mean for the storyline? I'm super excited. Stick around to hear, I guess, everything that went down this week in the world of comics, all the news, spec, and rumors. You also stand a chance of winning one of these special Heroes and Villains t-shirts. So stick around and I'll be right back after the intro. Welcome everyone, and it's been another banger week for Marvel and DC. I'm sure loads of you have already been to see Black Panther 2. That's Wakanda Forever. I'm excited. I'm going to be going tomorrow, and I saw more promo images of Riri Williams in her Ironheart costume. This week they were leaked just before the movie, and I can't wait to see what Dominique Thorne does to take up the new role. You might not know that Proximity Media, that's Ryan Coogler's production company, they've said that there are apparently multiple Black Panther spin-off movies currently being developed for Disney Plus from Marvel Studios. The latest rumors are that he will also direct Avengers Secret Wars. I don't know how sold I am on this one though, because this would have been the perfect time to announce it, because it would have driven more feet into cinemas and probably bolstered the opening weekend numbers for Black Panther. But maybe they're deciding to hold the news off till D24, so they've got a big announcement. Before we get into the real news segment, I have to ask you, please like, subscribe, and share the page. If you're enjoying the content I'm putting out each week, also please comment, because I love hearing everyone's thoughts, and just drop a comment, even if it's just to say hi. So I guess let's get into it. James Gunn has been posting pics of being happy to be heading up the whole DC division, and he was posting pictures of Lobo. Now, many of you know that this is my favorite DC character, and I think he's the perfect anti-hero that DC needs to rival Marvel's Deadpool. It was great with Harley Quinn, but this one could appeal to a bigger audience. I think Gunn could pull this off, and what was really interesting is that Jason Momoa then said that he would love to play Lobo, because that's his favorite comic character of all time. Now, obviously, that can't happen because he's Aquaman, and he already has the sequel movie coming out pretty soon anyway. The massive movie news we got was from Deadpool 3, and Owen Wilson, who plays Mobius in the Loki series on Disney Plus, he's going to have a somewhat large role to play in the movie. So if we break that down a little, we have to ask then, what does this mean? It ties the TVA and alternate timelines into the MCU, which will bring everything together, kind of like we saw in the multiverse in Doctor Strange 2. But will they open a time branch to links the Fox X-Men to the MCU, making them all canon, or possibly create a brand new timeline where Yellow Suit Wolverine and Deadpool come from and create havoc, or even potentially link the old Fantastic Four into this? I'm really excited because Owen Wilson, well, he works really well with other high caliber actors, and it would add a really fun dynamic between Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds with him. Unfortunately, this news, we heard of the passing of Carlos Pacheco, and he was a brilliant X-Men artist. I'll put up one of my favorite covers from him. But, oh, and there's another one that would have made a brilliant throne statue if there's any artists out there. He passed away with after his battle with ALS, and he was only 60 years old. And then, unfortunately, we really found out that Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman, in loads of animations and games, he also just passed away, and he was only 66. Time for some quick news headlines from the week. The Potterverse spin-off, Fantastic Beasts. So that whole franchise has apparently been cancelled by Warner Brothers Discovery. David Zaslav has said he's interested in making more Harry Potter movies with J.K. Rowling, but nothing is currently in development. Batman will appear in the new Blue Beetle movie. So that's the Jaime Reyes version. I'll talk about that in one of my comic segments. Prices of ASM 129, that's Amazing Spider-Man, went up again this week because we got confirmation that the Punisher, John Bernthal, will be in MCU Phase 5. While Daniel Kaluuya won't be in Wakanda Forever as W'Kabi, he did land the voice role of Spider-Punk in the new movie Across the Spider-Verse. I am absolutely hooked on this show, and I think that Andy Serkis, he's got the most phenomenal range as an actor. But Tony Gilroy, who's the showrunner for Andor, he's teased that Season 2, which involves a rebel base, will now connect Cassian's story to Rogue One. Sylvester Stallone came out this week saying that he wants a role in a Marvel movie. Now, that he wants something similar to Nick Fury. It's kind of strange because you might remember he's already been the voice of King Shark in the DC universe, and he even appeared as Stakar Ogord. So he's the leader of the Ravagers in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. He might even be in Volume 3. We're eagerly awaiting Season 2 of Sandman on Netflix. So currently, there's loads of talk that this might showcase his other siblings, the Endless, Destiny, Delirium, and Destruction. And finally, Disney and Sony have reported, supposedly reached an agreement to have Tom Holland's Spider-Man appear in 6 upcoming MCU projects. And that includes Daredevil Born Again. We might also see Charlie Cox in Spider-Man 4. On to our little giveaway. In order to win one of these shirts from Heroes and Villains, just tell me which Marvel and DC movie is your favorite and the size of the shirt you'd like. We can pick out a name from the Deadpool Candy Bowl again, and we'll do that at the end of the month. So you've got 2 weeks to get your name in. Just comment. Guys and girls, thanks so much for joining me this week and for the weekly roundup. Please remember to like, subscribe, tell your friends to check this channel out, and I hope you all have an amazing week ahead. Again, catch you on the flip side. Okay, bye.